Greetings, mortals. I am Natas, the ruler of the underworld. And today we'll be up to the newest chapter of Black Clover, chapter 347, titled Truth in the Lie. What's that truth in the lie, you think? Well, it's quite literally the most underwhelming, kinda expected, maybe not exactly, but kind of lines you could have guessed. This is supposed to be like a like this is supposed to be like a major thing, but similar to the dragon last week, it's not really that big. Although I gotta give credit that to this chapter at least, it finally shows that villains are at least some level of intimidation from the villains, something that's been really lacking, with the exception of Lucius. Huh. I gotta wonder, considering how more is being brought back, well, more is being there, and Lucius's kind of schemes. Do you think we'll get like a loose Julius Paladin thing as well? Do you think that the fourth cocoon is like underground? That has like Lucy Julius in that like cocoon state as well? Just a question, because I kind of want to see like a shot of this, like all the Zugrata siblings, kind of facing against everyone. Just saying, would be kind of interesting. And Julia's and Lucy's are kind of the same person in the same body, but they were like two separate things. I kind of want one of that's gonna happen. And now speaking about the future, let's go into the chapter now because again, we don't want to waste too much time. So anyways, we start this chapter off by showing us how the dragons have been decapitated, beaten, killed, sliced, and all that fucking shit. And then we also get something that's supposed to be kind of a size thing. As then although honestly, by the looks of things, I do wonder how the fuck did this thing fall down without everything dying. Just saying. I mean, I know it's just the hats and the whole thing, but so you think there'll be a bit more of a shockwave. But anyways, then we have Ichika remembering what Uyu said to Asta about needing to stay back. As then we have Ichika thinking to herself, I've used up quite a lot of my Uyuku, but so yeah, like the whole, I guess it's supposed to be kind of like justification. Like, yeah, they may have been able to five shot that dragon, but they used up a lot of Uyuku. As there we have Ichika saying, we didn't need that fool's strength. We also had this ourselves. So what, does this mean you guys are actually gonna go to face Lucius yourself, so you just gotta beat this group yourselves? But yeah. So yeah, she's really confident. It's honestly kind of good to see there's actually some competence from the groups, unlike in the previous saga, where it literally just came down to the Clover Kingdom. I mean, yeah, Gotcha did some shit, but the rest were like, I mean, Diamond was non-existent. Though, like that, like one little mention of Lotus's betrayal, like not even seen, literally just mentioned. Spade just kind of was like in awe, and Hart, I guess, kind of blast with Gotcha doing something, but the rest were like pretty much enough worthless. So it's kind of nice to see some competence, but I do wonder if this is even gonna stay. So, anyways, there we see Lily kind of teleporting next to Ichika, and she's like, "My, will your group be able to evade this?" And she's like, kind of putting her fingers like this. As then we see uh, spatial portals appearing around all the AUs and all the AUs members that are there, like one on the right of the two Kunoichis, one behind the monk, and one behind that. Well, I'm just gonna refer to her as Ichika's girlfriend for now. As we have that Heath guy be like, or is it Halt? I don't know, the ice guy be like, it's time. Ice plus spatial magic. Endless ice fangs! And we see a bunch of ice just coming all over the place. Although, not gonna lie, this kind of makes it look like it was just giant kind of wave of blast itself being teleported right next to them. But I get what the idea is. But yeah, anyways, then we see the first three we've seen, with the exception of each car, user members be kind of like impaled and kind of hanging on the ice. Like we see the two Kunoichis in the air, we see the monk guy on the ground, as we have Heath kind of saying inescapable attack from all sides. That's the most effective method. So yeah, I guess you gotta be able to. So we finally get at least some power ups from these guys, well, from these villains to actually start scaling. But again, like there's been still different to scale, especially since we again don't really know how would the user member scale to the Magic Knights. So we see all them on like laying there. As we see that luckily each guy and her girlfriend seemingly have only got like a bit damage, but still mostly are able to stand. So I guess so in terms of user members right now, those other three, the ninja Canute monks, would probably be the weakest, with that musician probably being either weaker than them or maybe somewhere around there. If not him being in the same group as each and her girlfriend, with that illusion guy being the seventh strongest. I mean, as things go, no, it just kind of seems very clear that's kind of the case here. So yeah, I guess then it's just like, oh shit, I understand these people. Shit. I overestimate how much Tabata likes in Japan. As then we have, you think of these people there. Your Kyuko is extraordinary. As I have for each other, be like, no, you are worth slashing. As she notices the other guy, who the guy who we don't know really, and who's just kind of been flying there, she's like, What's him? What's next? As in the usual is like beast magic, uh, boogeyman. As then we see a frog appearing next to the Ichika's girlfriend, we see that Ichika's girlfriend's like As then we see Ichika's girlfriend all curled up in her tails, and she's like, scary. No, not frogs, not frogs. And there's a giant frog right next to her, just like croaking, croak. I guess it's not even gonna be trying to kill it, just literally just stay there. As each guy's girlfriend's kind of shaking right now. So yeah, I guess even though this personality is more blood hungry, it still has its fear, I guess. Although I do wonder if this is supposed to be like a joke. This blood hungry is like only scale frogs, while that without the no way each girlfriend normally is when a sea short, she's constantly she's they're afraid that she's not afraid of frogs or something like that. I do wonder that's gonna be a thing, but character stuff for later. And then each can be like, Kezukaku, because her girlfriend's all scared and all. As then we see the boogeyman, as we see that it was actually a summoner type of power, which actually makes him quite likable. Not gonna lie, like, I actually like this group. Like, ice summoners, those are like kind of my favorites, and even Lily's spatial and kind of nonsense does look very well. Like, I like this group now that I see what they are capable of. As then we have you're saying Boogeyman awakens opponents' memories of terror and gives them physical form. So yeah, that's basically what's going on here, and that's the reason why there's a fuck. As then we have you also using Boogeyman on each guy's like just like this. As then we see the manifesto of each sphere being her father. As we see old man Yami there. He's like, Ichika, I'm here to punish you. We don't say that, but so it's kind of basically that. See what's going on here. As if Ichika be like, father. As then we see a flashback, where Ichika says, he treated me cruelly when I was small, so yes, he does frighten me. But as we see a short panel of him stepping on Ichika, or stomping on Ichika, I do kind of wonder when this thing's happening, although this might be why Ichika was constantly running with Yami, so this doesn't happen or something. So yeah. Also, her father still has like that down that jug that for drinking. He has Boogeyman in the flashback. I guess he was constantly drunk. And then we have Ichika saying, at this point, an illusion like you want. So I guess it's supposed to be like, I've already developed and grown from all this. This is not doing anything to me. As then we have I guess Ichika awakening some memories, as I was saying before, of father and all. As then we have her father, see her father again drink is like, damn it, man, how long we have to live like this? Give me a war. Well, consider the fact you're just a drunk at this point, I don't think you would do much in a war. As if he's gonna be like, what is this? I guess I won't wake my memories for some reason. For plot convenience sake. I do, again, explainability sense, but still, that's kind of convenient. As then we have Ichika's father kind of like just throwing a face, like, they're all useless, all this peace was addle them. Addle them. All this ain't the Yami clan! So yeah, he basically wanted Yami clan to be the way it was. As then we have each can be like, are these my memories? So yeah, I guess now she's waking her fear, which might also be why even Ichika's girlfriend was in fear or in shock. As then we see a flashback where I guess Ichika was just kind of around Yami as their father came to him as he's like, Sugehiro, we're gonna bring back the Yami clan's pride. And then I'm just like, huh? What are you talking about, you damn geezer? Yeah, true, pretty much. I wonder if he's just obsessed with Yami because Yami was powerful and thought Yami would awaken to how he is. As then we have the explanation of the plot can drive its spill that may or may not to come back into play later. We'll wait and see. As Yami as far as like demon soul pills, take this thing. It spike your urge to kill and draw out all your latent Ryuku. It's the clan's secret drug. Secret drug? You guys had stuff like this and you were smart enough to develop it? I'm shocked by the fact you were smart enough to develop it, honestly. As then we have someone saying, no, don't! That's probably gonna be Yami or some me, I'm guessing, because he's inspired the age was listening in. And then have her father coming saying, yeah, one too. Even a little good for nothing could maybe help out a bit. So I guess he just kind of shoved it down Ichika's throat as we have a gulp. And then we see a couple of members, I'm guessing, the Yami clan be like, no, don't do it, Ichika! And they are getting sliced. And then we see uh, Yami, I guess, kind of breathing down, be like, Ichika. Was he also getting it shoved down his face, or was he damaged? I'm not certain. Then we see Ichika in the current time kind of panicking all that. As then we see all the Yami clan's members, well, I'm guessing most, yeah, all of the Yami clan members except Yami and her father, all just kind of laying down that bloody and sliced up. As then we see Ichika look at her bloody katana as she's kind of panicky, or is it just supposed to be the face she's making when that drug is taking effect? I'm not certain. One of the two it is. And then we have current Ichika getting kind of her heart starting to pump faster. She's like, oh, and panicky. And then we have her father be like, wah 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 wah. His laughing is like says, well, look at that. You got power and then some. You're my kid, all right, Ichika. So I guess this is the one thing he's actually proud of her, I guess. And so though he's also kind of panicking, like, oh shit, I should have given her that drug. So again, we have Ichika currently sweating. As then we have uh, what was Uryu? Yes, Uryu saying, telling her the truth would be too cruel. So I guess he was also there. Again, I'm not sure why he was there in the first place. As he also sang it. Again, I don't know why it's so weirdly half actually put together like this, like just random bits and pieces of her memories. Maybe it's gotta be fully explained in it, but honestly, all the important points here are already explained, and Tomat doesn't really do long flashback that much, so I don't really see why would we have to get a full explanation, like maybe like a full panel of stuff, or the thoughts, or the thought process, maybe. But I heard you see Ichika's hand shaking, as if Ichika looking down, she's kind of dejected, and I was like, what was that memory? I'm the one who killed our entire clan? That can't be true, but if it is, all those days I spent hating him, and she's like, all those days she spent hanging on me, is now essentially worthless, as then we see that boogeyman copy of her father going for a slice, as Ichika blocks it, as she still thinks to herself, what would they for? Why would you spend days hating Yami anyways? He doesn't even fucking live there. I mean, I would get because of when Asta showed up, but after that, I don't really see why. But anyways, as Ichika's being pushed back, we see the other three members of the Reason 7 are actually starting to move. And I guess I gotta do something as we see the monk guy be like, We are the guardians of this land. We cannot fall yet. So yeah, I guess at least they are standing up and actually do something, unlike the spirit guns were just knocked out or just kind of standing there. As they have Lily start talking, she's like, "It's all right. Master Lucius will give you true happiness and peace as well later on." So yeah, I guess the plan right now is to kill everyone and then to resurrect everyone after some time has passed, or for the planet to work. So I guess that's the reason why Lucy has kind of wanted the demons to kill everyone plan aspect of it, to like kind of, you see, kill as many people as you can with the demons, so we'll resurrect them all after some time. Like I thought it was gonna be like a thing where it's just gonna kind of, kind of similar to Infinite Tsukiyomi thing, where it kind of like engulfed the entire world. But here it just seems like it's like, yeah, it doesn't matter if we kill you now or later, we can do it, which I guess should be obvious because of heat, but still. Anyways, there we see each other, well, Lily saying, and so for now, rest in peace. As we see the dragon actually regenerating and all. As there we have the Kunoichi girl be like, oh shit, we just wasted all of our not for nothing. Or Yuku in that case. As they're like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. As they're all staring up there, and they're like, oh, they're fucked. As if each car still looking down, she's thinking, don't let this unsettle you. Keep your mind clear, focus, move. As she's trying to push herself to it, but she can't, as her boogeyman version of her father is going for a slice. As then we have, he's saying, I've grown stronger. I thought I had at least, but is this what I really am? As her father is going for a slice. As then we have Ichika thinking, am I actually this weak? Not really sure if that's the power thing or the thing you would realize. Again, you guys are screaming about power, but wait, why is she screaming about? Am I weak? Maybe it's supposed to be referring to mental weakness. Is she so mentally weak? So that's kind of like a thing now. That like they're saying, if you're not mentally determined enough, you can't do it, which I guess would be a very big weakness for it. But still, it's kind of a weird little thing here. I don't really get it. I get maybe it's like a Yuku thing situation going on now. But anyways, we see a flashback panel of Yami protecting her from their father, and I guess at least Yami did kill their father. As if he's gonna be big brother. As if she has a bit of a scare expression. As then we see in the same position as Yami was previously, now we see Asta there as he's blocking the sword this time. As then we see Asta blocking it as he says, what do you think you're doing to my benefactor? So yes, he's all serious and ready now. I guess he mastered Ryuko and dealt with that strongest using guy and maybe he don't participate. And again, he's using this really weird double transformation where just his arm is transforming wings and he has horns. So I guess he isn't going even partial double union. Now the question is probably be how. Now I do hope they will actually get a special of why Asta is here of all places, but we'll see. We have to wait and see. So yeah, I guess Asta is now back to his feet and ready for conflict, which I do wonder this is gonna also lead to Asta helping each guy if she's gonna develop some kind of inferiority complex, or he's gonna be kind of pushing her forward, which may actually even lead into that ship that everyone was complaining about. Like again, new female character, it has to be into Asta. To be fair, at least Lopa Chica and Vika were not into Asta. So to be fair, only one of the two actually saw him, but that's besides the point. I guess Vika did kind of reference him, but still. But I'm pretty sure Ichika has that other Kitsune girl, so let's just hope that's gonna be the case. That's far more entertaining anyways. So yeah. Anyway, that's the end of the chapter. Oh, it's a good, like, any chapter that has a villain dominating the hero is a good chapter in my opinion. Granted, I feel like we could have waited for Asta not showing up at the end of the chapter, but that's just Tawata's writing style. I wouldn't even be surprised if it's like a chapter quota thing with like how like Tawata has like this weird thing when he wants certain things to like kind of lead into the next chapter. Like he doesn't do it like finishing things in it. Like it's similar. I think similar structure he has when it comes to fights. Like he'll usually like keep fights or big moments in fights for its own separate parts. But yeah, that's end of the chapter. Again, decent chapter and all, but nothing real epic. I feel like you could have ended with more despair. Just saying, like you can end the chapter with just despair. That's not really like depth. Just like a vague nice. Well, honestly, I would prefer if there's just a close-up panel of the boogeyman of Ichika's father going there for a slice, and with Ichika just kind of still looking down and end of chapter situation. I think I would prefer that. But again, Japan doesn't like villains, so I guess that's the reason why we have to end chapters with stuff like this. But yeah, anyways, I hope you like this chapter reaction. I hope you leave your thoughts on this chapter in the comments below. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to this channel for more videos in the future. And with that said, I cannot wait to see all of you mortals next time. Goodbye.